step back here.
Sure. You tell me where to stand. I'll be happy.
Right over there.
Here, watch out. I got to stand right here. Okay.
Ready?
We have a president and an administration very dedicated to eliminating the right of choice and removing the right of conscience from our Constitution and from our life.
Does anybody remember this? Never again, y'all. Never again. We are not going backwards. We are going forward. Let's make the right choice. Put the right person in office this time. Quit fooling around.
We reject, Mr. Bush, your hypocrisy, your greed, your disrespect for women's bodies, for women everywhere. We reject your vision of the world. And we shall vote.
This march is the biggest march in the history, the long and glorious history of this country.
To me, the issue of abortion is not just abortion. It's freedom, period. That's why I like pro-choice, because to me, choice means freedom, period.
The reality is abortion rights in most states in this country depend on the Supreme Court. And with 3 justices likely to retire in the next 5 years, the outcome of the presidential election is going to determine whether or not Roe v. Wade stands overruled.
I think it was definitely on the agenda to reverse Roe v. Wade as soon as possible with this particular administration. And I think it's really unfortunate because the damage that's being done right now in such a thrifty fashion is going to be years and years and years of hard work to reverse.
This issue is all about people of certain religious faiths trying to impose their theology on every single man, woman, and child in this country by force of law. And that's un-American. It's not what this country was founded on.
Ironically, the same people who oppose a woman's right to choose abortion very often are the same ones who are leading the attack on family planning programs that prevent the need for abortion.
We have now policies and people in place in power that believe that abstinence only is the only attitude that you can have about pregnancy. It is astounding to me, it is staggering to me that here in the 21st century, when we built that bridge to this century, that women are going to be denied the right to cross it.
You care so much about babies, start with the crack babies who need to be adopted. If you wake up in the morning and you feel like I am here to save babies, I can give you 150,000 places to go to save babies before you start mandating women's bodies.
Just remember, women's rights are human rights are civil rights are human rights. We're in this together.
I don't want to be the generation who has to apologize to my mother and my grandmother for all the sacrifices they made for me so that this right belonged to me.
The 2 most important things: vote against anyone who would take away our right to choose, including Mr. Bush. Number 2, march on Washington.
I want to go to this march because I feel like I need some reassurance that there's other people that are better like me.
I'm a rape survivor. I believe in choice because I had to make a choice.
You should start from the beginning, letting her know that this is a political and personal commitment to women's rights.
And I remember when we didn't have those rights.
This march is going to totally change my life.
I feel alright. trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Went down the hill of a day, so got happy and stayed all day. Went down the hill of a day, so got happy and stayed all day. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard.